Hey there, welcome to Hiking for Health, another media review. I kind of call it a media review because so far I've mostly reviewed books, right? Yeah. I call it media review because I do intend to do more than books. I'm going to also be reviewing things like apps that you can get on your mobiles, and I'm going to be reviewing documentaries and movies that have to do with the hiking subject, outdoors, and things like that. But today we have another book review, and that is I am reviewing the book, the Dayhikers Handbook and All-Terrain All-Season Guide. And this is by Michael Hodgson and John Long, and it's put out by Ragged Mountain Press, which is a subsidiary of McGraw-Hill. And it's kind of an ambitious book to say all seasons, and they do their darndest to really make it not just all season, but all terrain, which is, it says, because it even says on the cover, they're going to talk about desert, mountain, snow, ice, jungle, canyon, waterway. The only thing is you can see this isn't a giant book, okay? It's not voluminous. And so that would be part of my take back on it is there's some decent information in here as far as it goes, as far as a guide goes, especially for day hiking. But because they are trying to encompass so much, every terrain you can think of on Earth, they're trying to cover it somehow. This book does not give you any real in-depth ideas for here's how to deal with the jungle, the mountains, the desert. It's just the very basics. And okay, that's fine. But they're calling themselves an all-terrain, all-season guide. And if you're going to be a guide, you need to have all the information. And I don't think this book technically has all the information. It's obvious that the authors are experienced. Okay, seriously, John Long, Michael Hodgson. They, at least according to the book that they wrote, they have a lot of experience in various terrains. And so, if anybody's going to write a book like this, it would be these two guys, I would imagine. I'm sure there's others out there that have a lot of experience, but they've all they've taken trips all over the place according to their own claims anyway. I don't know them personally, so I don't know. But I'm guessing if they got published and stuff like this, that, they're not going to put outright lies in their book, right? So that's what I'm hoping. So it is. The information in there is basic. It's for all the terrains that they cover and things like that and the different seasons and stuff. But it's good information that is basic, okay? So I'll put it that way. It really is. It doesn't get in-depth into every single terrain, but what they do cover is good, solid, basic information. So that's good. One of the other setbacks for me for this book is some of the gear references they make and things in the back where they're talking about how to contact certain clubs and stuff like that. It's quite dated. This book is copyrighted 1996, so mid-90s. I was not able to find either online or in stores an updated, volume whatever that has been updated with new information and things like that. So 1996, here we are in 2019, right on the edge, as you can see, it's the holiday season, right on the edge of 2020. So that's a lot of things have changed in the hiking world since then. Let's put it that way. And so that kind of draws the book down for me a little bit is when they talk about certain gear or ideas for certain things, it's like, yeah, here we are 20 years later and they've come up with way better things to do that. But the book doesn't reflect that because the book hasn't, as far as I know, been updated. If it has, that's fantastic. But as far as I could find, it hasn't been. So as it stands, if you were able to find this in a bookstore like I did, and it's the 1996 edition, some of that information is going to be kind of useless because, that's the way it goes. So anyway, forget beating around the bush. I give this one, because it does have some basic good information, but some of the stuff in it is kind of dated and it needs to be updated. I give this one 3 stars. 3 stars for the Dayhikers Handbook and All-Terrain All-Season Guide. Again, not bad. Experienced authors who know what they're talking about, and when they do give you advice, it's pretty solid, but it could really use an update. And if there's an updated version out there and I find out about it, I'll try to get that word out there or something like that. But I did look in listings and stuff online and could not find an updated issue. So there it is, 3 stars for the Dayhikers Handbook, and that is another, as quick as I can make it, book review for Hiking for Health CA. I'll catch you later.